It is the day after Pentecost. Now, I did this thing called counting the Omer, where you take the days from the Feast of the Unleavened Bread and count the 50 days to the point of the day of Pentecost. I had a lot of expectation this year. About what? God showing up? Um, I know that might be an abused phrase, but isn't it a good one? Because there is an expectation that I think we miss sometimes by not expecting God, by just expecting to show up at church and do our thing, come home and eat lunch. I was wearing a red shirt for services, and I was the only one wearing red. It's a traditional, like liturgical churches wear red on Pentecost Sunday. I was the only one wearing red, and so I guess I can't be disappointed in people because they didn't get the memo on the red shirts. What I fought with yesterday was being disappointed in God. And I've had some really amazing dreams lately, and I feel like they've had some spiritual messages. That's another video for another time. Um, but I woke up this morning and the first day after Pentecost, and there was a video on my YouTube feed, and I pushed play. This is what I heard. The problem for many is that the response from God is all too silent. God's silence is not an indication of his absence or his non-existence altogether. They believe that proof of the existence of God would be to summon God at their whim, to stand before them and to grant their wish like some genie in a bottle. So, when God doesn't respond when they call, they take that as proof he doesn't exist. But for those who know their God, those who have not seen but yet believe, their confidence is that the God of heaven is always near, that he is the provider and sustainer of all things. They possess a belief that no matter how deafening the silence is after their prayer, their Heavenly Father has given his word that he does hear the cry of his children and that he will answer as he sees fit. But there are those times where we as believers long for God to come and show his power for all of us to see. That was from Ronnie Brown, Forgotten, episode 5 with Watchman Nee.